Hey guys, you're listening to News with Nat, and my name is Natalie Andresen, and I'm reporting here live from Redwood City, California, with shocking information that I think everyone needs to hear. So today I'm going to be speaking about women's rights in Pakistan, but I've recently been doing research on women's rights in Pakistan, and it is just insane the results that I was able to find. And I really think that each and every person needs to know about this because it is something that is a huge problem in Pakistan and there needs to be something done about it. So, to begin, I just want to point out that there's so many problems with how the women in Pakistan are treated because of their gender. I have a few subjects regarding this topic that I want to discuss with you guys today. These subjects include Sharia law, education, and honor killings. So that brings me to my first subject. You might be asking, what is Sharia law? Sharia law is a religious law forming a part of the Islamic tradition. It is derived from the religious precepts of Islam, particularly in the Quran and the Hadith. Sharia law dictates that a woman cannot leave the house without permission from her husband or father. It also dictates multiple other things regarding women. And so I've went ahead and I've listed out some of these ways that it is affecting Pakistani women. And I'm just going to read out a couple of these to you. So, one way that it affects Pakistani women, or this law affects Pakistani women, is a woman or a girl who's been raped cannot testify in court against her rapist because of this law. Also, a woman or a girl who alleges rape without producing four male witnesses is considered guilty of adultery. Another thing that this law affects Pakistani women is a woman or girl found guilty of adultery is punishable by death. A woman can have one husband who he can have up to four wives. These are all examples of the Sharia law and how they affect women. So another one is a woman's testimony in court allowed in property cases carries only half the weight of a man's. Also, a divorced wife loses custody of all her children over 6 years of age or when they exceed it. A female heir inherits half of what their male heir inherits, and a woman cannot speak alone to a man who is not her husband or relative. This is mind-blowing to me, guys. I just can't wrap my head around the fact that a woman, for instance, a woman is punishable by death if she's found guilty of adultery, but in order to not be proven guilty for adultery, she has to show four male witnesses. But if a guy in Pakistan is, you know, being going to court about adultery, he doesn't need to have four women be witnesses for him. It's completely uneven. Like the balance of gender equality here is awful. It's actually horrendous and it's really sad because I think that it that women should have equal rights, you know? And anyways, I'll get on to my next subject before I go on a ramble. But my next subject is education. So, education is not considered a priority for women in Pakistan. Women are harassed for even going to school. Girls are strongly discouraged to go to school and receive an education. And in most cases, when girls try to attend school, people will commit violent acts towards them. These violent acts can be pretty severe and scary. There have been reports of people throwing acid at girls who try to attend school. And the last subject I just wanted to go over that I think is a really huge deal in Pakistan, um, that's going on in Pakistan with Pakistani women is the honor killings. More than 1,000 women are victims of honor killings each year. You may be wondering what exactly an honor killing is. An honor killing is the killing of a relative, especially a girl or woman who is perceived to have brought dishonor on the family. So many women have become victims of these honor killings for reasons such as divorcing or separating from their spouse, refusing to enter a marriage, being in a relationship that is disapproved by their family, having sex outside of marriage, becoming the victim of rape, dressing in ways that are deemed inappropriate, or renouncing their faith. So, in conclusion, I just wanted to mention how 82% of women earn less than men in Pakistan. And also, 90% of women are experience domestic violence in Pakistan. And again, I just want to reiterate that 1,000 women and girls are victims of honor killings each year. I also just wanted to point out that Pakistani women have no power to be able to put an end to any of these acts of discrimination. They must abide by these laws by the rules of men in the family, or they will suffer the consequences. It is not acceptable that women in Pakistan are treated this way, guys, and they're unable to stand up for their rights and beliefs because if they do, then they suffer in violent ways because of it. Also, I think it's important that we do make everybody aware of what's going on right now because the first step towards equality among genders in Pakistan is by bringing up awareness. So I hope that by listening today, you were able to become more aware of how serious this issue is. And feel free to share any questions or comments below. And again, I just want to say my name is Natalie Andresen, and thank you for listening to my segment about women's rights in Pakistan.